Cancer, I hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome to your Halloween reading. I hope that you guys are having a fantabulous time. In this reading, we are going to look at some of the things that you want to look out for. Now, remember with these readings, it is a lot of information that's put on a big canvas. Only take what's yours. Don't buy into the fear. If there's anything that you don't like, remember that you've got the power to change it. Nothing is set in stone. Tarot is simply a guidance. We are going to look at your direct influences, current energy, potential outcomes, clarify and end off with an oracle message. Welcome to your Halloween reading. So Cancer, what have we got for Cancer, please? What is it that Cancer needs to know? Why is the energy feeling so resistant, Cancers? The energy is feeling very resistant, like, oh my goodness, don't tell me about it, you know. Why is that? Did you buy into the fear, Cancer? Are you feeling depleted? Are you feeling run down? What is going on? If you maybe had a lot that you needed to deal with recently, okay? Let's see what's going on for your beautiful Cancers. What is the guidance for the universe for my beautiful fellow lunar babies? Direct influence first and foremost. Okay, so for many of you, I picked this up a little bit in Pisces as well. Things are going well. They are going good. Or they started to go good at least. You know, energy was balanced, things were heading in a positive direction. It seems like the finance are working out. What I also see for many of you, my beautiful Cancerians, is that the inner core wisdom that you have of who you are, the true core identity of you, that true sort of blueprint description of who you are. I see that for many of you, you really got a very sort of clear idea about that. You got closer to that. So maybe you've been doing some deeper study. You've been doing some introspection. There's a lot of wisdom that unfolded here. Things began to balance in your heart, in your mind, in your energy. So let's see then what's happening in your current space, because so far so good. However, I still get this very funky feelings, but so far so good. So let's see what's going on. For Cancer, things you need to look out for, things you want to be aware of, things that can boomerang life for you just a little bit. Some of you are jumping the gun. Some of you are jumping the gun. Some of you are afraid of change. Some of you, I feel that you're thinking of this new start, new beginning, you're feeling the emotions, and the emotions are going like, is that the best thing to do? Should I do that or should I do something different? You know? So there is that level of fear that is taking place here, most definitely. I do see that for some of you, you are having some considerations about some new things, maybe feeling a little bit trapped in a corner here. Beware your emotions. Beware, you know, sort of like beware dark thoughts, dark things, dark fears that can sort of like bring you down in life. Because I see that some of you are going in a doubtful space. I also see a majority of you really, and maybe this is where the sort of almost like discord is coming in, is keeping love at a distance. You know, almost like placing a separation, a space of separation between yourself and love. And not just, I'm not just talking about romantic love, I'm talking about emotions in general. Don't want to feel this, don't want to feel that. Be very careful of going into that dark space, okay? Be careful of going into that dark space, because you can. And if you go into that dark space, it might be very difficult to get out from there again. So just be careful of that. We're going to clarify, we're going to see what's going on, but first of all, let's see the potential outcome. Where are you heading to? Amazing stuff, amazing breakthroughs, new beginnings. Not the easiest new beginnings, and I feel it's not the easiest because you are embarking on a path of greatness. You know, so there are some time delays, there are some things that are, you know, some old patterns leaving, some new things coming in, some challenges, some self-doubt, some fear. All of those things are happening. Let's not beat around the bush. All of those things are happening, but those things don't need to control your life. All right, let's look at overall energy for you, and then we're going to clarify. There's a coming together here, coming together of plans, coming together of energies, health improvement. Lots of really positive things happening, but again, I pick up in you that same fear that I picked up in Pisces, that fear of things working out, that self-sabotage that can sometimes come in you know, because of the fear. Because it's like Nelson Mandela used to say, was also a Cancer, you know, humans don't really have a fear of losing that much. They've got more fear of ultimately winning. I believe he was the person who said it. Because when you reach your success, then where do you go next? And sometimes, Cancer, you have that fear of, if all my dreams come true, what happens after that? There will be amazing things happening after that. All right. Let's see, what do we have for you for clarification, just for that overall energy, things coming together, love coming together. Some of you have been hoping, wishing, and dreaming for love for a long time, and I see it happening for you now. Look at you here with the Chariot coming into your own energy. New beginnings. Definitely new beginnings, possibly, not necessarily, possibly dealing with a Virgo or somebody who's very sort of like, you know, clear and analytical when they come to working out their things. Definitely new beginnings, possibly dealing with an Aries or having strong Aries in your chart, you know. But there's definitely a space here of confusion, but it's also clarity. And it's almost like there is a sense of, you know, when you get clarity, and you say to yourself, this is too easy. Something must be up here. I can't just go ahead and trust this. Maybe I'm missing something over here, that sort of thing. So you want to be careful of that as well, because that can also sometimes bring a person down, you know. Let's clarify those direct influences for you, my beautiful Cancers. It feels that somehow, I don't know, there's a sense of growing closer to the divine source, God, the universe, that sort of thing. So there's a reverent sort of feeling, but there's also a bit of a stubborn feeling that's happening at the moment, you know, so kind of going against the grain almost, in a sense. But it may be perceived as negative, but I don't feel that it is. It's more clarity. All right. Let's clarify that recent past energy over there, those direct influence, those direct impact that you have. Balance and stability. Again, there's that fear of things just working out. There's a sense here for some of you that, you know what's really happening, let me rephrase this, you know what's really happening is sometimes we're so used to life being a certain way, when it begins to change, that really scares us. And that's what I feel is happening here for quite a lot of you. Allow yourself to breathe through these changes. You know, meditate, breathe through these changes, take some time for yourself. Allow yourself to relax a little bit. All right, so let's look at some of the current spaces that are happening over here. Clarifying your current space. Because emotions is so all over the place here at the moment. Very powerful energies at work. Emotions is really your guidance point at the moment. Make sure that your compass is pointing north. All right. Make sure that your compass is pointing north. And by that I mean, be very. You know, I feel that for some of you, maybe you were playing with law of attraction or getting into that sort of thing. But for many of you, there's a sense of everything that you may have worked for very, very hard, that it's coming true. Heart's desires coming true. And now there's a fear of almost like, well, is this actually really what I want, or do I want something different? Okay? Don't doubt yourself. Trust the process. What is happening, and also it's important to know that there are some releases that are taking place. And because for many of you, it's such a powerful release that is taking place going forward, there are some releases that are taking place now so that the bigger release is not so overwhelming. So it's not life being against you, it's actually life helping you to soften the blow. Okay? Softening the blow. Let's see what's happening for you in your immediate future. Before we finish off with an oracle energy for you, what is the guidance for you there? A lot of success, a lot of peace of mind. Again, try not to rush ahead, try not to jump things. You know, try to go with the process. Know that there's a process for everything. Allow yourself some time to contemplate things. Don't just jump into things. You know, it feels like there's some things that are coming on, and some of you are just saying, well, maybe this is the best that's going to happen. I'm just going to jump on board with that. No. Okay? No. If any of you are interested in learning to read the tarot, you can check out the link for my courses down below in the description. Let's end off with an oracle card from the Monology deck. Let's see what we got for you there, my beautiful beautiful Cancerians. What is some guidance that Cancer needs to know? Card pop right out there. Void, of course, nothing will come of this situation. So a lot of the things that you are worried about, a lot of the things that you are concerned about, the things that may be stripping you all over the place, the things that make you feel sort of like almost like, what's the point, like deflated, a lot of those things won't happen. So a very good message there for you in the end as well. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Cancer. I hope that it helps. From my heart, namaste, love and light. Thank you for your time, energy, love and light. I'll see you next time. Bye.